What is red pilling?
Red pilling.
What is red pilling?
So, red pilling is basically showing like the truth about the world. And I've never seen this movie, but it's based off of The Matrix.
Yeah, you've never seen that.
Wait, hold on a minute.
I have so many issues with that.
Coin red pill.
The whole episode can be scrapped. You haven't seen The Matrix?
Literally.
Everything be screwed.
Yeah, I know. I don't really watch movies. This happens a lot where people will say like, "Oh, have you seen this movie?"
Have you seen Finding Nemo?
Yeah, when I was a kid, I saw that.
All right, cool. We can
Baseline, we're working. Yeah. All right, cool. Check the frequency on that one.
Anyways, but red pill is basically like seeing the truth about the world for what it is. So for example, like we always push the pay gap, like women are paid less than men. But the reasons are that it's because we choose jobs that make less. So why are we whining? Stop it. And women under 30 actually out-earn men in a lot of cities. And so it's things like that where like we've been conditioned to, be victims and we're not. Or there's other things you can be red pilled on too. So for example, like women like nice guys, like treat her like a queen, blah, 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 blah. We don't like that. Stop it.
Oh, so this is why I don't have a girlfriend. I'm too nice. That's what it is. Why not this? It's the problem. All right, so...
Out here lying. Oh, man. On a Sunday, bro.
I mean, not tall or conditioned, but
Men too.
To be like the victim, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you think men or women have more to complain about just in the world?
Men have more to complain about.
Men more to complain about?
Of course.
Oh, shit. Tell the women. Tell them.
He's like, don't tell me.
How many men's shelters are there?
I've never been to one, so I don't know.
How many women's shelters are there? What's more common?
Yeah, well, I heard women shelter quite a lot.
Yeah. And so it's like women are bailed out of every bad decision that we make. Always. It doesn't matter what bad decision we make, we're bailed out. So like, for example, as a girl, if you want to sleep around, there's birth control. If you get pregnant, there's abortion, right? But men, they can't opt out of child support.
Do we have to pay child support?
Yes.
Yeah, it's about 30.
Is it?
Yeah. It's not as big in the UK as the US. So in the US, that's like a bigger issue. But you guys are still like, I've interviewed many men that like basically felt like they were trapped by a girl because she wanted to get child support. On top of that, if women are bad with money, there's a lot of government programs we can go on. Like you're paid to be a single mom. Here you get free housing, so you're paid to make a bad decision.
Do you get free housing as a single dad?
No.
No,
and that's the thing. Men pay into most of these programs, so you guys are literally paying for women's bad decisions because you guys make more. We spend more, even though we make less. So if we're bad with money, we end up homeless. There's women's shelters.
But can we complain as men if we are the guys implementing this? Is that women's fault?
Well, I wouldn't say that men are implementing it. Like it's getting close to 50-50 about men and women in government, and it's a very small percentage of men that are implementing this. So it's like the rich guys, they're not. It doesn't matter to them.
But they're just upholding these standards that we have. These have all been put in place by our government has been predominantly male in the past.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's getting more to 50-50, as you said. I don't really know too much about like who's at the top and shit. I mean, obviously, we just had Liz.
Us, Liz. Shout out to Liz. 44
that's
days.
Common if you look. Women quit. Like that's common more than men.
Did she quit? Oh, she did quit.
Yeah, right. She quit.
I mean, they've all quit. They've all quit.
Look up the shortest terms in the UK history. It's like the only one that it's all women except for one dude. And he died. Like women quit.
That's two women after Margaret Thatcher. That's
yeah.
I'm not. I mean,
when women get in power, we just tend to be quitters. Men will stick it out, but that's like life, society. Like men have to deal with reality a lot quicker than women do.
I think. Oh, but you know what? I wouldn't say necessarily the women's fault. I think our realities are just different growing up. Do you know what I'm saying?
But that's what I'm saying. What I'm getting...
Really? I think it's our own fault, but it's okay. Go ahead.
Like, what I'm getting from this is, like, we did it to ourselves. Like, all of these, like, kind of, like, standards men have to uphold, women have to uphold. All I'm hearing right now is that men chose these things.
But then again, you saying
did men or a small percentage of men? Go ahead, sorry.
Yeah, small percentage of men. But yeah, that's But
then again, we're at fault because I feel like that's true. That we've created this problem for ourselves, and it's probably why you see sometimes, like obviously, like some men just unfortunately they off themselves in it because of the pressures that we put on ourselves and obviously society, So you know, I feel like with women, like finding their own or empowering themselves, you know what I mean? Hopefully that can alleviate some of the problems that men face or the pressure that men take on themselves and that. So
Yeah, 100. I'm trying to be a stay-at-home dad.
Oh yeah, bro, that'd be too lit.
So lit.
That'd be too lit.
Hey, but
Oh my gosh.
she don't.
I wouldn't mind finding a sugar mummy, but yeah.
Because it without end the divorce, you know? You always say because the woman's the earner, she's the breadwinner.
And that's the other thing. Men are much more likely to commit. Men are much more likely to commit suicide after a divorce because the thing is, women are paid to take the kids because you get more child support based on how much you have the kids. So you're incentivized to not give the dad access to the kids.
Is it?
Yeah, like that's how child support is calculated. And on top of that, what'll happen is a guy will be in his 50s and he'll get divorced and she'll take half and the children. And so to him, he has to start over.
But if she makes money, if she makes more money than him, he gets more child support from her, no? If he has the kids.
It's not common. It's not like the justice system very much favors women. Like women only win 13% of alimony cases. Or men only win 13% of alimony cases.
Right.
So, and that's the thing, like men get 3 times.
Adele's ex-boyfriend, hold tight you, man.
Hey, man.
He's living life. He's living life right now, man.
Yeah, it's uncommon. And also men get 3 times the amount of sentencings for the same crime as women.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So if a woman kills somebody, she's getting 3 times less on average.
Mm-hmm.
Or they don't go to jail at all, like homegirl in Miami.
Yeah,
She's been out.
Or the OnlyFans model.
What?
Yeah.
No, she's in jail. She got jail for life.
But imagine
Oh,
if
did she?
Yeah,
but imagine if the roles were reversed. Would a dude that had just beat his girlfriend to death be allowed to walk free for a month before he got arrested? No.
Because she had dinner with her mum somewhere or something.
Yeah, she was able to walk free. And it wasn't until like the video footage just started to come out like that she was abusing him. But imagine like 20, 30 years ago before there was footage everywhere, no one would know.
That's true.
And that's a common story. Like again with like the Me Too thing. Like there's just a lot of common stories where men have really gotten the short end of the stick for a long time. And then the women are the one like now all the women are, oh boo-hoo, my life's so hard, stop it.
But obviously
That's tough.
Yeah, it's not gonna stop. I mean, it's not gonna stop us being still attracted to women and shit. And you know, I don't know. I think we've just all been raised different as, you know, you're different sex and do this and do that. So not to say like, you know, women intentionally everyone makes bad decisions, but like men make them too, like they're there as well, and women make them as well. But I get what you're saying where there are systems in place to help make your decisions a bit easier.
I mean, I think men and women are equally shitty. I think people can be shitty, but if you pay one gender to make bad decisions, they're going to make more bad decisions.
That's true.
Like if you pay people to be single mothers, there's going to be more single mothers. If you pay women to divorce and they get half, they're going to do it. Like if you allow women to beat up on men and be able to call the police and blame it on the guy, they're going to do it. If you say believe all women, then the shitty women are going to do it.